What? Where are we?
Camping site. The tent. Using shields and a bunch of armor stands. It took me a full day, but I think it looks great.
Oh, that's really unique. For all of the armor stands,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Yeah, it's over. I think it's over 100 or 200 armor stands in this scene.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have a bunch of rocks next to the campfire, logs to sit on.
So if I just use I just hide all the entities like armor stands, all of this will disappear, right?
Yeah,
Damn, how long it took for you to make all of this?
to make this the tent.
Yeah, how
Took
long
me
did it
around
take you to
Yeah.
make all the tents with this armor stand?
on the day of work.
Still got
A whole
sticks in
day.
them, huh?
That's really unique. I've never seen anything like that. It's impressive. Is there any lag concerns because you're using so many entities for decoration, or is this just client side
I
a little
didn't
bit?
had a proper test, but from what I can tell, I've been using this data pack for a long time, and as long as they're invisible,
Mm-hmm.
the lag is pretty okay.
Okay.
In the past, I've used like in one place over 300,
Mm-hmm.
and it never causes a major lag problem.
Okay.
Funny enough, I think glow signs are way more laggy.
Yeah, glow signs are much more laggy, especially when they have text on them, because text is rendered separately from the sign as an object.
Mm-hmm.
So it renders as multiple entities, and it can take up a lot of space both for the server and the client.
Does that work with maps too? When you put a map on it, does that count as two separate?
No, because item frames count as a single entity, and they take on the NBT data of whatever is placed in them.
No, okay. So it overrides it.
It's a bit of an oversimplification, but essentially, item frames are much less laggy, especially when they are invisible, because they don't have to render visually, so you don't have to deal with the lighting updates.
I knew I recognized that voice. Hello, doll. Been a while.
Hi, yeah, I'm in the creative server right now, just working on something.
Oh, I
Cool.
see.
As usual.
So,
Penguin, you want to go over
Yeah.
to the shopping district next?
yeah, we have next the shopping district to go to.
Awesome.
Did we do Dex note blocks?
Oh yes, the note
Oh.
blocks.
We can go back to the storage room. It's there.
All right. Deck made your intro music.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Every time I open my barrel chest, my food chest, it's playing. Sure.
Whoa.
It helps. Then it glitched
I'm
into
gonna
the
wait a
ground
bit.
again.
Now wait a second.
Let
Okay,
him do it.
are you ready? Everyone ready?
That's awesome. Always loved it if somebody does notebook stuff. It's awesome.
Oh no, we have been rickrolled.
All right, so then our next area is shopping district.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
Wait, what? Everything is
Black
black.
spikes on every time to teleport.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
gonna put it into something. There we go.
I think it's still a little bit better than
haven't got
portals.
portals.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
much better.
Now we did not overbuild here. Trust us.
definitely not.
Yes, the
By the way,
the like
how's the server
not a
doing
drag.
with all of us?
anyone want to run slash
Um,
DPS?
Doing fine.
It's
So
fine.
this
Totally.
this is our shopping district. So everybody on the server is
Doesn't
welcome
hit
to
us
build
all.
here.
I think we just lost Domingo in game.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Squirrel, you want to run slash DPS? I'm curious.
It's not bad right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I've been keeping an eye on it with.
Just hate, I guess, just the interconnection just hates all of us.
He's back.
Our
Well, they're all-
server is hosted from our tech guy's house. It's all on his computer, and he's based out of Washington, so it's nice. We don't have any kind of operating fees.
But you got, like, somebody had an accent earlier. You're not all American, right?
No, definitely
Okay.
not. We are from all over the
no.
world.
all over.
Yeah.
we have what like
All over
20
the
different
world.
time zones?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
How many members do you have?
I think we're currently at like about 50 or 60 this season that have played. And probably about like
A lot.
14 to 20 members active.
Hard to tell.
More.
Some of them
They're
aren't.
Like 20 or
real
30
active, yeah.
active. 83 unique players. Thank you for looking that up, Ashu.
So we have.
I'm gonna
8
try to
decades
be
this
more
season.
active coming
Yeah.
up at once I'm done taking care of stuff IRL.
Yeah, there's 20 of us that don't have a light. We're all
Yeah.
So everything here is a shop. You can see there are many, many different styles. We have fairly loose rules about shops. They just have to have some sort of a theme that makes sense. Like we don't want to have rockets being sold at an underwater shop. Like that doesn't make sense. All of the pathways, all of the things that tie things in, like landscaping and all of that. That's all just done by people trying to make stuff prettier.
Hey, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, for this tour, can we go into creative so that we can fly? Believe me, the perspective of being up on top of the buildings looking down and stuff was fantastic. It's a
I'm
whole
happy.
different perspective than by foot.
I'm happy to put you into spectator if you'd like, Steel.
Well, I'm just saying so that he can see everything, because at ground level, it's really hard to see everything.
Yeah.
And
he
when
has,
I was
he has
when I
free
was
cam,
flying
which
the
is
other day. Oh, okay,
Steel?
great.
Yeah.
As long,
He's
as
able
long
to
as he
move
has a
around
way
like
to
that.
do that.
If you
I
look,
absolutely
like,
agree.
sort of,
There's so much to see.
what is it?
Yeah, ground level it's just very hard because everything's so huge
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm making a
detailed.
flight around right now. Yep. Might have lost you guys though.
It's
Oh,
okay.
you
Feel free to
found a
explore.
ghast?
Yeah, we even built a courthouse so that somebody wanted to sue Deck over his casino.
Yep.
We have a lot of events here, a lot of things that we do
Deck,
together.
you're lucky you didn't ask me to build something for your casino.
So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is like
We should
definitely
go.
like a Hermitcraft type of server, right?
Yeah, we're
We do
Hermitcraft
follow the general
inspired.
theme, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you also have content creators or just play in your spare time?
We have
do
some
have a
streamers.
couple of them. Yeah.
I'm a streamer.
I mean, I'm a
Mhm.
streamer too, but I've been in hiatus for like a long time because of IRL stuff.
But
I'm-
we would definitely love to recruit more streamers and YouTubers.
Yeah, there are a good
Right.
number of streamers who are just not active right now because of real life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Phantoms.
Once I get more active, I'll be streaming the SMP a lot more. I've just been busy with other stuff, games-wise, that doesn't take up as much time.
Yeah,
Um,
can show off anything
so-
specific to
Since
casino
we're
areas.
here, I think we're heading next to Dex Casino. That was not at all controversial, and did it cause any problems? um,
Not
No,
a
none.
scam, okay?
I'm saying it's not controversial. It's totally legit.
Uh-huh.
Not a
Absolutely.
scam.
A scam.
Yeah, so this place has a lot of really cool
That could be trying to
redstone.
scam me. No.
Lol.
Yeah, just throw your diamonds into this little chest over here and you can have all kinds of fun.
Oh,
Basically, the idea was making a fun shop.
I'm out of diamonds, so I cannot even try.
You just put diamonds, you get the tickets that you can play the different games around here.
Mhm.
Then with the winning coins, you can buy stuff at the shop at the end.
Which was a very creative idea.
Actually, with shaders, this look even better.
Should we play something?
And this was early game too when he built this. So we didn't have all the things for selling. He was one of the first buildings that went in. So it was actually a place where you could shop if you were lucky enough to win.
We can play something, but because of the lag, I don't think it will work well.
Ah, okay.
No.
All good.
Because there are games like with falling minecarts and pressing the button at the right time, so I don't think the lag will let us have fun with this.
And also, this place is heavily redstone, so if you'd like to go into free cam and look around and look under the ground, just to take a look, that might be interesting.
Look. Yeah, not like I'm gonna understand it that quickly.
So
Okay.
I heard that
Good dozen little contraptions. It's very fun.
I heard that when it's laggy, that's actually one of the best times to play the games because you usually win.
Only the parkour
Well,
one.
not good for me. But yeah, we can try the minecart game. I guess I think it's the most fun people have
The
had.
house always win.
Yeah, the
The
house
house
wins. The house always wins.
Let's see.
I
Yeah.
designed a giant programmable slot machine at one point for a different
Very nice.
server because they were building a casino. The slot machine was among the things that they asked me to design. Turns out if it's too laggy, it turns into a dupe machine.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, so if it gets too laggy, like if there's visible frame drops, it can end up doubling or tripling the items inside of a given dropper within each module. And when it tries to transfer the items into the hopper line to reset, it ends up, adding to them.
So it's like I
And-
accidentally created
you're
a
running
duping
Spigot?
machine.
Because I've never heard of that happening in vanilla. Are you running Spigot, someone? Paper. Okay.
Oh, the dupe issue? Actually, no, that happened in vanilla.
In vanilla?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Lag does weird things in Redstone.
Actually, not really in vanilla. always like in Spigot servers on there it really wrecks stuff, but in vanilla,
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
well,
it's
I mean,
fatal.
I've seen it happen both in the single player world that I
Okay.
was using to test it, and in the server that I was testing it there as well, and it
Mhm.
happened in both places. So
hmm
that might have just been a hardware
so-
issue for vanilla, but it definitely happened on the server.
Okay.
Mm,
So are we
if you still wanna
trying the
play,
dam?
you can take this. This is the
Okay.
coin to start the game. Basically, you stand here. No, you stand on this red line. Once you put the coin in the chest, minecarts will start falling, and you have a certain time to shoot them down.
Ah, yeah. Okay. It's kind of hard with the lag though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's over. The lights are off.
hmm
But yeah, if
But
you
that looks fun,
did
huh?
get one, you would get like a ticket from here, and then you can buy stuff at the shop.
Ah,
That's
nice.
how it works. Yeah,
Mhm.
have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games here.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Nice.
So next we have Braden has a little trivia game, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the trivia game.
If you want to teleport everyone to the outside of it, don't teleport them to the lobby yet. Or you know what? You can actually. I'm outside. You can teleport everyone to me right now.
Cool.
Oh, never mind.
Ah,
Oh, we're not that far from this shopping district.
Yeah, it's right behind it, right behind Dex Casino, like 50 blocks away.
All right. So this is just the lobby of it so far.
So we go in,
Just
right?
gotta make sure. Yeah, go. Yeah, you guys can come on in inside this little lobby area. And then, go ahead, Dick.
Oh.
Right. So playing El Mango, you can go ahead and go down this tunnel and make sure to click on the bed and put your stuff inside or all the players. So Baz and Lith, are you on too?
What?
Or wasn't it? Okay. Oh wait,
Oh, no, no.
it was actually a knowing who was gonna play, but I don't think she's on. Lith, do you want to take her spot?
So I should put all my stuff in the barrel or what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
go to put your stuff in the barrel.
I'm kind of
Just in
worried
case.
now.
Sorry.
I have almost 900 levels.
Only contestants down there, Ash.
Okay.
Ash.
What did I sign up for?
All right.
You know what happened last time, Deck?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and let everyone into the main area. You guys can go and just take a seat in the little stands. There's cake provided as well.
Ooh, cake.
Here, 1
All
second.
right.
I had enough cakes for one season. Thank you, though.
So I'm gonna call you guys all I'm
Wait
gonna
a
call
second.
contestants out one by one. Sorry, go ahead.
Could you wait a second?
Yeah.
One of the barrels are full. So
Basically like a game show.
Okay. I'll be on my way in a second.
Think we can close and then call Bass last.
All right, is everyone ready in there?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna call you guys out one by one, okay? And welcome back, everyone, to Trivia or Trividae. Our contestants, special guest, Il Mango, come on out to the stage. Right over here. Yep. Your
Let's
little left.
go! Let's go!
Il Mango, what an honor to have you on this server. How are you
Nice to meet
doing
you.
today?
Doing well.
Great.
Really impressed so far.
Perfect. Glad to hear it. All right. And our next contestant, Deckcraft. Come on out here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yay! Heck, yay!
And next up, Basmaby. Come on out here as well.
Yay, Bass!
Whoa.
Ooh.
And
Also,
Also,
last replacement, Lith. Get on out here.
let's
Wow.
go.
Great.
So, let me go to explain the idea of the game. Trivia or Trivia Die. There's a bunch of questions. You just press on your button, and the first one I see, click on it, gets to answer the question, and a point above you will be dropped in the form of a coin. That's how we're going to keep score. Yes. And yeah, so a gold coin will go ahead and fall on you, and you're going to go ahead and pick it up. And yeah, that's how we'll keep track of points and everything. There are going to be challenge questions that you might have a risk of dying, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the game. I first want to give a big thank you to Keej for sponsoring this, the Penman Inc. group. Definitely a big help in making this. I also want to thank Deck for building the inside of the studio, and the inside of the studio while I did all the redstone stuff behind the scenes. So yeah, big thank you to them. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but that's good enough. All right, let's go ahead and start. Okay, that's broken. That's fine. With our first
Moving on.
question, how many game modes are there in Minecraft? I
3.
believe that was Baz.
4. Adventure, survival, creative.
Can you say it again?
4. Adventure, creative, survival, spectator.
I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. The correct answer would actually be anyone.
what?
Press your button. Anyone press the button if you guys know?
Now I'm confused.
Lith?
I can-
5.
5. What is the last one that Baz didn't say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, the last one was actually hardcore mode as well.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
All right. No points for the first question. All right, on to the second question. How many days? The first one, whoever's closest to it. How many days IRL is a year in Minecraft? Omega?
20,000?
20,000 days? Oh no, sorry. The other way around. How many days would a year in Minecraft? So 356 day cycles to days in real life.
Oh,
Oh god.
72.
72 days. Okay, Baz.
3.
3 days. Okay, Deck. On the gut foot one in.
I don't know, no
Whoever's-
idea.
You could give any answer. Whoever's
I don't
closest
know.
to it.
42?
42. Lith.
I'm gonna go with 20.
All right. The correct answer is actually 5 days, which equals 356 day cycle or day-night
Right.
cycles in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we go ahead and give a point to Baz. There you go.
Let's go.
All right, and on to our next question. Does the Ender Dragon spawn in peaceful mode? Omengo?
Yes.
He knows that.
That's
He plays
correct.
it peacefully.
Let's go.
All right. How many chops or points does a pumpkin pie give you? Omega.
What?
4.
That is correct. Another point for you. All right. And on to our bonus question.
Oh no, this is where I died.
So, like I said in the beginning, if you answer this one correctly, you actually will get 3 points. Or if you answer it incorrectly, you might have a little bit of a fall.
Just a little.
All right. A little bit, yeah. All right. How many saturation points does a pumpkin pie give you?
I'm not even gonna try.
Go ahead, Bass. Tell him.
What?
Oh,
Sorry.
what?
What is? Is it 5?
You can just
That's
press. You need
that's
to press the
actually yeah,
button.
it's 4.8. So I'm actually gonna take that because it's a difficult question.
Yeah, press the button. Okay.
Now you should have. Did you get 3 points from that?
I got 2. Oh,
Okay.
the last one missed.
Sweet. All right. What percentage do pink sheep spawn? With
0.01?
that's pretty close. Anyone else want to deck?
0.05.
That's a little bit further away from it. Anyone else? No. I'm gonna give Lit the point on that one. It's 0.15. I think the
You
actual
know,
answer
fine.
is 0.1558%, or maybe it's something like that. I've put 0.15, but all right. On to our next question. Is a warden immune to fire? Deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Another point for Deck.
He would know.
All right. Yeah.
You would know.
You would know. What is the longest name in Minecraft of a block
Cosmic.
or item? Deck?
The slightly weathered oxidized cut copper block.
That's pretty close. Anyone else?
Without the slightly.
It's the stairs, not the block.
Yep, that's correct.
I said stairs, didn't I?
You said block.
Oh my god. I meant stairs, okay. I'll give him the point.
There you go.
No, I'll say just
Nobody gets it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's my first time getting a point.
Nice.
All right. How was the gas cry recorded? Oh, that was close. I'm going to give it to El Mango.
Yeah.
I think it was
Elmango.
a cat screaming.
Yep.
Which cat?
I believe
Cat.
it was C4 18's cat who actually recorded it. So I'm going to give that to you.
Yay.
Oh, I spoke too soon. That was actually going to be our next question.
Oh, cool.
All right, on to our next question. What do the X, Y, Z chords represent as 2 directions? Baz? So if you're going to say, yeah, good.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was saying like if you're going to say like north, west, east, south,
Okay.
up and down and all that. Obviously,
Yeah.
Y is up and down, but yeah.
X is east and west, Y is up down, Z is north south.
Yep, that is correct. I didn't know that because I didn't really have that memorized. What was the first mob added to Minecraft? The deck?
Accidentally clicked before the. I think it's a pig.
That's correct. That was the first mob added to the
Yay!
game. Oh, Baz, I think you actually picked it up.
I think you picked
Does
it up.
anyone know? There was actually one thing that was added before pigs. Does anyone know the name of it? Deck again?
Human?
Yep, that's correct. It was the Steve running around, I believe. Yeah.
And Bas, give me my point. You took my point.
Who did?
Yeah, Bass and Thief.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, but I didn't. Wait, but I have. I have 6 points.
Oh, okay. I'll just go ahead and give you another one, Deck. There you go. All right. And on to another bonus question.
Oh no.
Never answer it correctly, you will most likely die. And how much time does it take for a baby villager to turn into an adult? Omega?
24,000 ticks.
I think he was expecting minutes.
Yeah, I can do minutes.
You know what? I'm just
20
gonna-
minutes.
Dun dun dun.
20 minutes.
Oh, and that
No,
was
it was,
3 points
it was
actually.
23,999.
Yeah, 20 minutes or what'd you say, 24,000?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right. Name all of the ores acquired in the overworld. Baz?
Including deep slate variants.
No, just the base variants.
Coal ore, iron ore, gold ore, emerald ore, diamond ore, lapis lazuli ore, redstone ore. Are you counting amethyst? I'd assume not.
Nope, that's it. Yeah, your
Nice.
point is behind you. Nicely done.
Give that man some more.
All right. Now, now what ores spawn in Nether? I believe that was Baz again.
Nether quartz and nether gold, ancient debris.
There's one more.
Okay.
I think ancient debris counts.
Yep, that's it.
There's one more. What do you mean?
Wait. What did you say? There's one more.
The Gilded Blackstone.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Look at that.
all right.
Oh,
Let's give a point to both of you. All right.
Gilded Black is a decoration block deck.
No,
So-
you can get gold from it.
You can mine it with fortune.
Go on, Brick.
This might be a little bit of a giveaway to Ilmango, but in real life, pictures of like Ilmango, does he have facial hair? Ilmango,
I shaved today.
did you shave?
Don't get it wrong, Omega.
So, depends, would say yes.
Yes, a very nice mustache, I want to say. All right, we have about 3 more questions left. Okay,
Okay.
so let's go and get a tally on the numbers here. Everyone, how many points you guys have?
4.
7.
1.
All right, so was it Baz is in the lead with 8. All right, so these next 3 questions are all going to be bonus questions. So
Ooh.
you answer it wrong, you die. How many types of tropical fish are there?
Oh my god, that's a.
Oh god.
Lith?
32?
No.
No, what?
In game.
If
Goodbye,
anyone wants,
Lith.
whoever gives the closest answer will get that.
Not in real life.
Ilmango?
I think there's like 3,072 or so.
That's closer. Deck? believe you're next.
2,247.
Okay. That's
In game. Wait, in game or in real life?
in game. In game.
In real life, it's 30,000. Yeah.
2,500 or the 2,700. One of the two.
Yep, that's it. 2,700. 2,500 would have been closest to you.
Okay.
So that's 3 points for you.
He's gonna win.
Tropical fish, over.
All right. Two
I-
more
I
questions
researched
left. How many spikes do guardians have coming out of their heads?
Oh.
This is the exact answer one. So if you get it wrong, you fall. Deck?
Out of their heads or out of their face?
Their
Pretty
face,
sure
yeah.
it's 4.
Deck?
I said 4. I was thinking it's
Oh, 4? I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. The correct answer is
Bye,
actually
Dex.
12.
We'll miss you.
Oh.
I
Oh,
didn't die.
Oh wait,
Nope.
so it's their entire.
Technically, for the
Hey,
question,
hey, why
that 4 is
didn't we
correct.
have a Wilhelm scream when he dropped?
Who jumped?
Man.
all right. And
Oh, no,
our last question.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have like 30 questions, so I'm going through to find a good one. So far, you've seen a lot of dragons on the server, right? Or, dragon types. How many dragons are on the server?
No.
Phew.
Lith?
5.
Nope.
Oh.
Bye.
See.
Yeah, that
Correct.
is a little unfair. For
No,
a
I
bit.
know.
I don't know either.
Watch him get it right. Takes
Yeah.
a wild guess, gets it right.
Oh,
The correct answer is actually 0. Because you might have seen a lot of dragons, but none of them are actually dragons. Dragons are considered to have 4 legs and 2 wings, right? And all the ones you've seen today have either had no legs and wings or 2 legs and wings. So the ones you've actually seen today that we have on the server are wyverns and worms, which are the 2 different types of dragons.
So
You
You should
actually,
also invite Christopher Paulin to the server. He would love that.
also technically,
So-
the dragon at spawn is a actual dragon.
What was that?
The spawn dragon is an actual dragon.
Oh, does the spawn one have 4 legs?
It has 4 legs, yeah.
That's 4 legs. Yep.
So
Oh,
so
shoot, I
Brian
guess I
has to
might
die.
fall. Yeah.
So Brian has to die.
Bye,
Thank you guys
Brad.
for playing. It was nice. Ah! And that's it for today. I believe it was
Might
bad.
be the Monty Python one.
Fortunately, we don't have any prize, but it's nice to see sand fall. So everyone, sand.
Yay! Hooray.
Very nice.
Thanks, Brayden.
Thank you.
Very
everyone, for
good.
playing.
Very good, Brad.
Thank you. Very well done.
All right, I need to get to my stuff.
Yes, we're proud of you.
Okay. Shall we move on with the tour or? Yeah.
Where
So
So,
we have my sorter base in the pyramid. Should I?
1 second here.
I will need a TP.
Don't forget your stuff, El Mango.
Oh yeah. My food.
Yes, you don't want to walk around this server naked.
Oh.
Is everyone good?
Hold on.
I just want my hopper back.
Keep.
Brett, I'm gonna hear your typing is coming through.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Everybody ready?
Ready
Yep.
for teleport? Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yo. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to my humble abode.
What is it? This is a Mayan pyramid.
It is a Mayan pyramid. I'm gonna wait for everyone to load in, and then we can go inside.
I love jump boots.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
No, don't love it. No.
All right, let me know when everyone is ready, and then we can start.
You guys don't hear my keys anymore, right?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay. So if we go this way,
there's a massive cave.
Hey,
Make
Stop
sure
it.
El Mango knows who to follow.
yeah, I know. I'm looking for
a
him.
big
Here.
quiche.
The
Yeah.
penguin with the nice.
No. Bad.
Hello.
Okay.
Right. So if we go this way, this is my base. I decided to follow a Mayan theme. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I decided why not. So we have some lovely pets over here. Also, if we go to the front side, we have a little just front yard with custom-made trees that, yeah, pandas. We do have some custom-made trees that were made by Lottie. Again, she's an amazing builder. So I used these trees to, she helped me with the trees and I just copied them. And then this was a little birthday cake because it was my birthday a few weeks ago and she built this as well as a little gift.
Aw, happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you. So if we go inside through, oh, I'm sorry. If we go into the pyramid, that's my bad.
Oh, not the
English words hard. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I mean, I'm going to show a redstone build to the redstone god. So, you know, you kind of have to excuse me here a little bit. So this is the multi-item sorter made by Lumi Thief. It has all kinds of crazy shenanigans that I don't really understand because it has minecart manipulation features and stuff like that. I did prepare a little chest of random items in here if you want to give it a go. This one right here. You can grab all the items and then... Yeah, no worries. You can put the items in here in the chest. Now, it does have a feature for items that don't stack up to 64. Oh, okay. Never mind that. It's all good. It's all good. That, if we flick that, it'll change to 16 items, but since we don't have any 16 items in here, you can just press the button and it will go. You can watch the redstone go. There you go. It'll have minecarts in the back, picking up the items and distributing everything into their area. Obviously, I did not come up with this design. There's no way. It took me like solid 2 days to come up with the build, and I got a little help from Nocti as well. I had a little barrier block with the water mechanics and all that. So it's a great build, and I used it probably twice. It's the start of the season.
So you're separating them by like the type of items, not by item.
Yeah, not by item. If you hop on the back, you can see the filters because the filters are in a double chest. So if we hop onto the back from the scaffolding back here, and you can look into the chests, and you'll see you can change it and customize it and do all kinds of filters to it. So I have a certain way that my brain functions that people are welcome to disagree with. But yeah. So you can have like all the wools in one chest, all the woods in one chest, all the stone variations in one chest, all the other stuff. into different chests.
Interesting.
Better than having a zillion chests and then looking through them. And then I
But
filter them. Mhm.
but how does this work with when I don't know, because wouldn't these placehold items go through the
No, so what happens is the minecart will collect that one item and then make a loop collecting everything. It's minecart manipulations, and I don't completely understand how it is, but it takes the item out of the filter and places a temporary item, another hopper minecart, until all the items are distributed, and then it goes back and it resets. It's really, really smart. There's a couple of tutorials explaining how all the mechanics work, but it's really smart and it's really fast. I think it goes into like 2 stacks in 10 seconds or something like that. It's really fast. So yeah, this is like my proudest achievement of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah, for this server. Next server, we expect more from you.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is all that I have to show. If you would like to comment or say anything, I'm more than happy to listen.
I'm gonna check this design out, because I have always been thinking about how to filter out items per type, or per like many items in one filter.
Yeah, we can.
I usually use the chest trick. That's like widely used for that type of stuff.
I've always used the what is known as the impulse sorter, the regular one, with the protection overflow. But I decided to go for a change this season, also to try to impress my friends. There was a little element of that. So yeah, this is my sorter for the season. We can swiftly.
Lovely's next. Or?
Now
Lovely's
his pyramid that he has here is a work in progress. He's eventually going to have all jungle throughout it, and more jungle build up. But he still needs more work.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Building is not my strong suit. I just waste most of my time doing redstone stuff. So yeah.
This next area is my island. Guige built the land for me using Roll Painter. The whole island it's about 500 by 500. I built it just on top of the ocean. It's in the shape of a mushroom, and everything on it is going to be mushroom themed. I've got a mushroom castle, and I'm building a mushroom themed village. It's going to be a functional villager village.
You really like mushrooms.
I do.
she likes flowers, mushrooms, and is our biggest source for dyes across the world.
And I'm also realizing that now my island still has lots of holes in it, so watch your feet. It is still a work in progress. My favorite part is probably the castle up on top of the hill over here. This was something that I have been slowly working on for quite a long time, and I was very excited I got to build it this time. So if we go to
that's nice.
on the north edge of the island. Thanks.
I haven't been on this area, so my client is struggling to load the chunks.
Yeah.
It's a big island. Even loading the schematics for it is insane.
Wait, did you build all of this with one schematic, or like many schematics over it?
So it's a little bit of both. I do a lot of free building on it, but also there's several schematics for it. Yeah. So this has been my fun little work on progress. I mostly do farms and redstone builds, so this is kind of my little experimenting with building.
You've done a great job.
Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah, I've been doing like a little farming area over here, on the, what is this? East side of the island? West side? West side. But yeah,
Mhm.
that's about all I've got here so far. I've got lots more planned. And then if we wanted to go over to Kija's island, which is very nearby.
To say, I'm not sure kind of where to teleport on Kija's Island. I think that one was still under construction.
Yeah, he's still working on it.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite finished yet for showing off, but I might be wrong there.
Oh, there are Alex
Well,
here.
Kij, is it ready to show? Would you like to show it or no?
Yeah, so I'll be honest. You can maybe fly around and look at its size. It's so gigantic that it's taking me years, and it's like it's bigger than the normal Mushroom Island right next to it. It's like 700 by 700. So yeah, it's taking me time, and I started like 2 weeks ago. And my idea for it is that I like to do events on the server, every type of event, and the events where everybody dies. And at the end of the season, I want to do an event where everybody dies on this island particularly. So it's gonna be a mystery island type of event. Yeah.
Oh,
With everybody here.
lovely. I think you
Wait.
teleported wrong there.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot, I did.
teleported.
Oh
You
god, I
teleported.
did.
Give me a
You
second
did
here.
at- Oh gosh. You did at E, lovely. You did at E.
Lovely.
Oh no,
Okay.
no. Bad stuff.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh
You
no,
teleported.
You might want to do a backup.
my items. Oh no.
The whole out is
Might
here.
want to do a backup
We
maybe.
just saved. We haven't changed anything since then, so
Okay.
hopefully shouldn't be that bad.
I respawn at my bed, but I'm still flying
There's
somehow
a huge amount of
without.
mobs causing lag right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shut it
maybe-
down.
Yeah, shut it.
I say don't necessarily shut down. If you
Oh
guys
my
just
God.
all lag out.
My client
That is
crashed.
the
One
Yeah,
second.
my
yeah.
game.
So that is the basic idea. Everybody dies at my islands, even if it's
Okay.
not my intention.
Those of you who
Still,
are still
everybody
online, I
dies.
was able to TP you.
Okay. Was that a TP at E?
Yeah.
Mine was at just the players, but
No, it was Lovely's.
yeah, it was
That
at
was I did that.
There
Okay,
goes like half.
if you have done
there
TP
goes, like,
at
half our
E,
farms,
you
but-
will have get
Yeah.
all the entities.
Everything
There goes the
everywhere.
super smelter.
Yeah. That was right next to it, so you teleport all the wardens, the ravagers, and everything.
Oh yeah, all the wardens from decked out.
That's the first
I-
thing I heard.
I have so much stuff on me.
Okay, so is everyone back online now at least?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am teleporting everyone
Yep.
to me,
Yeah.
No, not me yet.
except for
my
Cosmic, who just feels like dying over and over.
That was
my
It
my
was self-defense.
client is still loading.
Crashed.
Gee.
Okay, I'm here.
Isn't the server like burning right now? Like isn't it on fire?
Somehow it isn't, which is really odd. Like, I should be.
It
It
didn't-
should be.
It
We got
didn't
everyone except
say.
for there we go.
It didn't say the server's on fire.
There we go.
It probably got close for a second.
Okay, so this is decked out. We'll go for here now.
Oh.
And
Okay,
sadly, we are apparently missing the Ravagers now and the Wardens, but
Should we do a reset? Go back to the last save.
We can do this fast enough.
it's going to take a little while for that.
Yes.
Derek, do you just want to show it off now, and then if we reset later, or I can just dump some Wardens down there.
Yeah, but you will need to name them because they will despawn after a minute.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Do you care about the Ravagers?
No.
I can grab a command real quick for the Wardens. I have one somewhere if you want that.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, it spawns them in named and persistent.
What do you want them called, Deck?
I don't care.
Just some technical difficulties. All good. Everything is under control.
My things. You can TP me back.
Okay, I'm gonna. Deck, you want to bring everyone down to the decked out area?
Yeah, sure. Just
Hold on.
TP me there because I'm not close.
You guys aren't here. Here you go.
Oh.
I was already.
So I will do this quick because I can go full nerd about this project.
Mango's here.
Half the people here have no gear.
Where's
Yeah,
my
that's
gear?
fine.
I died in the ocean somewhere. So.
Oh, you're in the ocean?
I died in the ocean.
Oh.
And I just have a bunch of
We will
random.
replace everyone's stuff later.
El Mango, I can grab you a spare kit. Just give me
Okay.
a second.
I think I mostly need like rockets, food, and nitro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let me grab some.
I had like
Rockets.
60. I had like 60 levels.
Thanks.
For everyone, we will go and roll
Azulaf
back to
Wadri, hello.
before the tour.
Mr. Joix.
After everything is all done.
All the love.
Sorry, that's like. Sorry, I have it split up into like
Hello,
two
Asila.
different shelters.
How you doing?
Sorry, guys.
All right.
No worries. It's all good. It's all good. What's an event without some, fun,
Yes.
fun events?
Deck, you want 2 or 3 in each?
I'm on a
3 in each.
on the SMP server.
So,
where
okay, so I will
play
go over this
Minecraft, and
quickly.
Il
This is
Mango
a
visiting us.
game I
He's a
planned
content
on
creator
creative.
of technical Minecraft stuff.
Took me over 1,000 hours. It's inspired by Tangotech from Hermitcraft. He built similar type of game in season 6 of Hermitcraft. The idea of my game over here is that if you look in FreeCam, you can underneath us there is a giant map full of wardens, 12 in total, and the idea behind the game is you earn coins, you earn keys to enter the game with a different game. We're not gonna cover because it's not really that fun. But you enter the key and then you have 5 minutes to find either coins or magical crystals around the map. You have only 5 minutes because they are dispensed on the floor. It's not like in chests or anything. So the despawn timer is limit you to 5 minutes on the map, and basically the idea is to get as much coins and crystals as possible, and the end goal is to buy with those crystals artifacts, and you do it over here at the shop. Once you put a magical crystal, you get a random artifact, and you need to complete 5 sets of artifacts. Each set it's 3 of them. So it's a long-term game. It's nothing a few minutes. If you want, you can do a run. With the coins, with the coins, you can buy stuff from the shop here. The item frames got deleted because of the TP command, but that's fine. I prepared a kit for you if you want to play. Over here. The game works over here. You should place your shocker above this hopper. Right here. Should have only cards in there.
I'd have to put those back. Cards.
Only the cards. The books.
The books.
Basically, the card. Yeah, I will elaborate a bit of the card system. I have two types of cards here: diversion and luck. Luck basically means you get more stuff in the map, more coins, more shards, and diversion means around the map there are little stations that the higher the reversion level you have, the more likely you are to activate them and distract the wardens from your location. And with the coins you can buy higher levels. Okay, you should put your stuff away in this respawn room chest, because you probably gonna die. And keep a bit of food and one key on you so you can enter the game.
Oh my god, this is
All right.
This is so elaborate.
So to start the game, you throw the coin here, and a trapdoor will be opened right here. And I fell.
Make sure to put your stuff away first. Oh.
Dharma as well?
Throw another key in, because I fell and activated the game.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
You in? Yeah, nice. Now just look for items. And avoid the wardens.
They'll be
The
in chests
worms.
around the area.
Oh god.
Oh, they're really camping the entrance.
Uh-oh, they smell something.
Sneak around them.
Well, you can always sneak around them, right? If you just have enough time.
Yeah, just don't stay don't stay there for long enough, because then he will smell you.
Maybe sniffing.
And I need
Probably
to
look
find
around.
certain items in chests, or...
Yeah, they're
Not
in
in
chests
they're
around
on
the
the
area.
on the floor. Not like a super random far location. They're pretty obvious to spot. Like if you see a building, there's usually a chance for an item to be there. Yeah, and the game ends once you hear fireworks and see them around the map. That's the best idea I had to notify the player the game ends. Once it's ends, the idea is you just try to exit wherever you came from, that little cave area.
That's really elaborate.
It took me a long time to design this.
Can you imagine? You build your stuff on your own, or you work on a team?
No, this I built on my own.
Okay.
I really wanted this to be a solo project. The cave itself I made with World Painter, and then I built stuff in it. But the general shape I built with World Painter. Yeah, Ash annoys me.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna be a bit more
Basically,
adventurous here and try to run. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
basically
sneaking
Ash
around
doesn't
won't
listen
get
to part.
you that far. Oh, they're hungry.
Yep, just waiting for that.
And is it possible to kill the wardens? I mean, it is allowed.
I mean, you
I
can.
am dead.
It's allowed, but you can try, I guess. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we go.
I think I need a teleport.
Wait, did you not?
Oh yeah, one
Oh
second.
yeah.
Damn it, Deck, you weren't at the rest of the people. Is no one in the area?
I'm here.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
I'm there. I'm just.
I'm too.
We're just well.
Oh, there it is.
So yeah, that's the basic idea of the game. I can go again full nerd about the redstone, but I don't think we have the time for that.
Here,
So,
I'm gonna go. While you're here, that should be all the initial stuff. If you needed any more of that, what you lost.
I think I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Got rockets, food, should be fine.
So, thank you very much for the nice run with the. I keep forgetting the name. Decked Out. I think next we have the castle that we saw earlier in the beginning of the visit. If we want to go check it out in more detail.
Can someone sleep also?
Yeah.
You have free cam. I'll dump you on the boat.
Oh. What? Are we pirates now?
Oh.
Lythrid, did you want to talk through this, or?
Look, there's someone sleeping here.
No, right there. Able to talk right now.
Okay.
So, Lovely, did you want to walk through the space, or?
I can try.
So I know that this is Lythrid's and Lottie's base, and I think some other people whose names I can't remember. I think, what was it, Mist was helping out?
Oh.
This is,
No, Mist is helping out with the spaceship.
I was at the spaceship for it.
I know the redstone is for the blood, but because I'm using the vanilla Twix redstone utility, I'm seeing zeros on the floor.
Once everyone loads in here and can moves, can move and everything.
Sorry, I didn't want to hop in. The other people was is it Potato Chips and Chucky Charm, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, if you flip into free cam around here, you'll see that they have a big castle complex on the hill there. Below there, I think it was supposed to be an elven village for it. Lots of little small detailed houses. And along with ships, there's some not dragons floating in the ship.
Wyvern.
That's wyvern.
Thank you.
You could also call them drakes.
The more you know.
I think across the water from the elven village, they were planning to make that into an orc-themed area. It is just the land right now, though. They're still working on that.
This is our other favorite spot to do hide and seek.
Obviously. Shall we go to the castle?
I
You
got
wanna go?
gold Moxstrom. What the hell was that? I get some weird goals and advancement. Oh shit.
Yeah, part of the skill tree.
What?
Now with the skills, you got advancements that will pop up every now and then because you're doing. You could be even just walking then get endurance upgrades.
Yeah, I have noticed.
Okay, where do you want to go next, Penguin?
We can go into the castle, into a closer look. If not, we can go to Nebus's base, the industrial area.
Damn it.
So Omega, were you able to take a look around free cam, or did you want to TP over to the castle?
I already took a walk around Freecam. Can go to the castle. But I like the ship. It's really nice.
Let's see here. You guys are already over here.
Yeah, Lith and I are here. If you wanna. Oh.
I don't want to teleport people too much. There's a lot of lag.
Yeah.
But you might have seen this already, Omega, with the free cam. But yeah, this is their castle area for the closer view for it.
Damn. Did you design all the castle?
I think Lith and Lottie worked on it for quite a while. They've been working on it for weeks, and the amount of details that they go
months.
into.
Yeah,
the
months they've
castle
been
is pretty
working on
much
this.
Yeah,
bloody.
While we're
Quality
looking
is
for the
amazing.
next place to go to, also,
The
you
next
take a
place,
look-
I'll teleport there so you can.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, if you take a quick look in free cam just to the south, you'll see my industrial. The only thing worth noting there is the Strom's Iron Golem spawner that bounces them to their pit and suffocates them.
Alright.
Hold on a sec.
Can I get a TP? Or never mind.
Almost. I apparently put down the wrong coordinates.
Wait,
Okay, ready.
buckle up.
Did you want me to TP them to you?
Please.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't trust myself enough.
You're okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Bedrock?
I finally get to see this in person.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
hey,
lie.
so
Are we at Cygraph?
I guess the pit.
yeah,
So- Oh, go ahead, Pen. This is your place.
Oh, yeah. This is a little perimeter that I've been working on. Is everyone here?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Coral,
might be lagging a little bit.
Yeah, it might be easy. It might be better if you teleported everyone to the AFK platform. I assume there's an AFK platform.
There was, but okay, let me explain. So it was took out by the TNT Loopers. So this is a general mob farm that was designed by, if I remember the name correctly, Gilly 7CE, and the actual farm is actually much bigger than this. I think double the size, but since I had a smaller area because the island is a little small, so I just decided to make half the farm, which is still very impressive. It drops, I think, around 100,000 items per hour. If we go to the other side over here. Oh, if I can land, please. Thank you.
I can't. I lost my wings.
Can I have an ender chest?
There's
borrow
there's
ender
an
chest?
there's an ender chest right here.
Oh, there's
where?
glass in the floor. I didn't.
Yeah, there's glass you can just run across.
Yeah.
Does anyone have an ender chest? I'm stuck on the floor.
Where are you?
On the near Lovely's.
There's a parrot here. Red.
Right here.
Thank you.
Red, yellow, blue parrot.
Yeah, so this is in a partially in a jungle area, so parrots spawn sometimes. Yeah, I do have a crazy iron farm that I may or may not have used from your design. Thank you very much. So yeah, it provided iron for the walls and everything. So this is just a general mob farm. I did build this pretty late in the game because of all the resources that was needed, and quite a lot of people came over to help with the cleaning and the digging and everything. If you want to fly up, I used Raise Works for the TNT duper to clean out the area. I did want to use the honey TNT duper, but I just didn't have enough materials, and I just decided to go for the easy route. So, yeah, I'm just having a plan to flatten out this entire area with Raise Work. There's a line of dirt or grass on the top that has the TNT machine. So, yeah, this is my perimeter area that I have been pretty busy with. Oh.
I'll follow you. Where are you guys?
I think I'm...
At TP.
Okay.
I might be lagging a little bit.
I'm gonna follow you with...
Did you want to go over to Nebus next?
We can go to Nebus now. Sorry.
Maybe a TP, if you could TP everyone to the top first, so you can see the farm after you run for a little bit. I don't know.
It's okay, we can move along.
Okay. Another lag screen.
Oh.
I thought we were in another.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the wrong spot.
Yeah, this is my base.
Yeah, if we go back.
This was the coordinates there. Where is Nebus's then?
There was a TP block, sorry. It's
further east.
East. Give me 1 second here.
I'm trying to get to the TP block, so it'll be easy.
Is it where I am on the died map?
I'm there now.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're at me.
Wait, what is that? What is this?
Sorry for everyone who's taking small amounts of fall damage every time.
No mango.
Classic map art.
Oh,
awesome.
So yeah, this is my industrial district.
Mhm.
I pretty much spend all my time here. I've tried to make the farms fit together neatly. They all funnel into the one storage system. I'll probably update the storage system because it's. I want to put shulker box loaders as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff.
I've got a lot of farms.
Yes. Oh, right. I don't have wings. Freak him then.
Somebody give that man a pair of wings and some rockets.
Ooh, this
I do have spare. Where are you? I do have some spare elytra.
Interesting.
Here.
Ooh, okay.
Here.
I have food on me. I have a yellow chest, a yellow shulker under me that's gonna have food.
Thanks.
I like the artwork for the sheep. They have something to look at while they're.
Do the restart after the reset of the server. So in this chest here, I've put some elytra for anybody who needs it. And then here is another shulker full of rockets, the red one.
Are they level 3 rockets?
I have level 3 as well, if you'd like. Oh, those are level 3. There's level 2 for anybody who likes those better.
I was just joking.
This is nice, Nebus. Never been here.
Yeah, Oh, I always love your industrial.
Let me go behind you. Let me go.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm sure we should take all of this stuff, to be honest. I don't think you need a trident and so on. I think I'm good.
What happens if you want to kill someone halfway through? You need a
Nah.
trident.
I think I only really need
I
fluid
mean-
rockets and
I mean,
then
if
one
you-
elytra. Thanks, though.
You can always kill Cosmic. Go.
Yeah, I can always kill Cosmic.
Fair. Fair.
What?
What?
Live demonstration. So if we're ready, we can go to the next. Oh, yeah, Cosmic.
I'm there now.
Okay, there's a TP button here. If anyone wants to come to me, we can. Oh, or not. Okay.
Where?
It's one at a time. At the
Yeah.
storage room.
The other perimeter.
That sign.
So this one is Bradyconic's
That's it.
perimeter that he made.
Oh, there's a map.
Are you here, Brayden?
Yep, I'm here. So yeah.
Hey, Mango, down here. Okay, yeah, this button.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
You got TP.
TVing the last of the people over.
Ooh, big one.
Yeah. So I think it was right when Keej told us, yeah, you're coming. I was like, I gotta do something big for him. So I decided to do a perimeter farm. I think I started like 3 weeks ago. I started it when I was at 4,500 minutes, and I'm currently at 8,600. So I spent about 50 hours all around on it. Obviously, the witch farm might recognize it. There's some guy on YouTube called Omingo. He's pretty good. He made it, designed that. And then below is actually frog lights on the floor, which is I did it in a weird way, and I want to thank everyone that helped me. I think
A weird way.
yeah, it's they're all placed specifically because you can place them like straight up or like sideways. There's weird ways to place them, and yeah, I put a lot of people that helped me through pain trying to placing it.
Oh, that is
but
so
then-
trippy.
But
Yeah, this is so subtle. You don't even see it from the ground. It only fly up.
yeah, it kind of looks like a white TV screen if you
Yeah,
go far
like
enough.
an LED widescreen.
Yeah, like an LED screen. Yeah. I'd say the longest thing that it was obviously just the TNT dupers, which I used. I believe it's Wraith's design, which the things are still over there, but it was very profitable. I think I got about 2 shulkers of diamond ore blocks, so it was definitely worth it. Of course, now I have a farm, which Nocti, who's in here, made designed a custom all around mob farm that I'm gonna build here eventually, but I haven't had the chance really yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. This is awesome.
But if you were you at Omingo?
On the side here. They're coming to
Where?
Rich again.
Oh, okay. I do have a little bit of a favor to ask if you come to me. Right,
Sure.
jumping behind you. Just want to you're right. If you want to maybe just sign that book, you know. Sign and close it. A little bit of a seal of approval from Mango.
There you go.
Perfect. Oh, wait, do you want to sign and
Oh,
close
you
it
want
too?
that? Yeah, okay.
Fortunately, I'm gonna lose it after
Book
the
title?
Everybody killed us.
the reset. yeah, if you wanna.
There you go.
Sweet. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it from my thing. Mo and Lovely.
Okay. Lovely, your base next? Or
Yeah.
your,
Flower industrial.
okay.
Oh, is this the flower farm? I haven't seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm there now.
Wait, what?
Cool.
I've been meaning to take a trip here.
So this is my industrial area. We
Right.
built it. I built it with my base mate, Nictorious. We basically built everything here on top of a flower farm. Our original idea was to make a flower farm as big as the whole flower biome, but it was so
Ooh.
big that it legged out the server.
Yeah.
If you come down this path, I'll show you the remaining parts
Wait,
of
what?
the original. We have a lot of farms. I pretty much supply all of the plants for the server and shopping district. So each one of these is just a long line of dispensers and water streams. So we can push this button and it will actually go all of the water streams. So all the water streams at once. This one. And then they go into a water canal system that feeds into an item sorter over by where we started at. And then you can also push this button and it will bone meal everything. And bone meal all the stuff. I also wasn't very happy with the flower farms that I found. I couldn't find one that was both a shaker and a flusher. So I made my own design. It's pretty simple.
I no longer will be worrying about lagging the server with projects next season.
Yeah. It pretty much was these lanes going all the way back to where the portal was. So that was a bit much, so we scaled it back a little bit. But we also do some crazy things here, like we have 64 wheat farms. There's one of my favorites is the mushroom block farm. If we go down this way, you basically... So it like pushes all of the mushroom blocks, the stem blocks that form below the mushroom, out, and then puts it into a stream that goes into this big block maker, and then you harvest it afterwards. I build a lot of mushrooms, so I need a lot of mushroom stem. It's really cool. I really like it.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah. And then we wanted everything to be able to go into a single server.
I mean, I will no longer be worrying about causing a lag next season.
Yeah. This is what
go all out.
This is what the server owner and the tech guy did. So yeah, I think you're good.
As I already have ideas.
Este es un servidor de Minecraft donde estoy jugando. Y hoy día estamos haciendo un tour a Ilmango, que es un youtuber de
Nick made a giant super sorter shaped like a rocket.
Estoy haciendo el streaming.
And yeah.
Nice.
A lot of guys use actually carpet tubing, I see.
Yeah.
That's really popular, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice for feeling and making my heart as needless to me.
Last time I didn't use a carpet duper was when Zero Ticking was in the game with bamboo.
But the guys are not really into like flying machines, right?
Yeah. Especially
where are the flying machines?
I actually haven't built any. It's something I really would like to try next.
Don_Cherry, Iguanta estas jugando con il mango.
I just got onto shulker loaders, so I feel accomplished.
Sí, que no estás leyendo el título del stream. Ilmango vino a visitar el servidor donde estamos jugando nosotros.
A lot of like
estamos dando un tour por todo el
manual farms for sugarcane and things like that. The plugin that we use, Aurelia, you level up in farming when you manually harvest certain vegetables. So my partner Nick was really into that for a while. So our sugarcane farm is actually completely manual.
Don_Cherry.
Yeah. And I started playing on a public server. That's what I also did. I had a huge manual farm because there was this plugin where you earned money for farming stuff. I remember that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of hurts my soul, you know?
Hmm.
But always ended when I got into the game playing on a public server. Always got banned. Not sure why. I think I always overdid
You
it.
went too crazy.
Yeah.
So lovely. Interestingly, looking at other places, it looks like most of the farms that weren't loaded weren't affected by the teleport. So I think if there's anything you guys want to show off that had mobs in it, it should still be fine.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not too much.
So that means most of the iron farms are not dead.
There's Joe's.
What?
Joe wanted to show off a overflow-proof sorter that he built. So I think that's our next step.
Oh, all right. We're near. Are we gonna fly there?
No, I think Squirrel's gonna teleport us.
I mean, after watching everyone else's bases, I'm like, okay, this is a little bit awkward because.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, is this your overflow protection sorter area?
Yeah.
I
have. I mean, I have always build. I always build some item sorter when I have a base, and the thing is that sometimes the tileable item sorter will if the filter the filter hopper, the hopper with the item filters, if the item is full, it will break all the other filters on the sides. So I was like, well, there must be a way to make this tileable system to so if that happens, it won't break. In the creative server, I had two prototypes, and one of the prototypes still used the typical item sorter. But then I made this one myself. Actually, yesterday I have I was like, oh my god, what I did was overthinking, and I did this. So basically, this each of the item sorter are built in a way that the redstone wires won't touch each other. So if one of the filters overflows, it will be the only one that will stay open, and it will not break the other ones on the side. Then I added this wire system in the back with the pistons. So in case that you just want to shut off one of the filter systems, so you just flick this lever and it shut off.
Also, you remove the block so it can pass the single. That's neat.
Yes. So if you want, I don't know, if for example you just want to make some maintenance, or you're gonna change something, you just flick this lever, or are you gonna change maybe you're going to change the filter. So if your system is on, and so I added this like a plus. It's really not that needed. But so
it's just a unique way.
Yes, and this is my. I don't know if it's okay to say that it's because I don't know if someone else has already got a design like this, but this is my mob farm design. All the times that I build this mob farm, I always use 4 chunks. If you pop up the F3G, you're gonna see that the mob farm, it's located between 4 chunks, and I have I did a system that inside there's this water on the walls on the top, so the spiders will either fall to their demise or just drown in the walls. And here, if you go below the farm, here's the solar system. The sand is about to overflow. The bones too. But yes, you can go. You can come. You can come down and see that I built my item sorter design on the back. Here under. Oh, you're with free?
I'm a free camp. Yeah,
okay.
I see it.
Yeah. Also, because in this server we can smelt the zombie flesh to. So I added I built the bamboo farm so to leather, so that way it will always all the zombie flesh will be converted to leather.
Okay.
Yeah. I always thought that zombie flesh should be out, so should have another uses than food for wolves. But yes, in this case, because
composting maybe.
Yes, that too. Also, I was going to build a drowned farm with a zombie spawner that I found in this area in underground, but I didn't have the time to build it for today. That's one of the things I'm gonna do. There's also my iron farm here that is connected.
Little tip: if you do anything with minecarts, if you drown them, kill the chicken jockeys. I once spent like 20 hours until I found every little flaw of chicken jockeys messing up minecarts. Little tip.
Yeah,
problem with those too.
You probably have noticed that I haven't used like any minecarts on the farms because, well, personally, all the times that I have played on servers, most of the servers always have some restrictions with minecarts because minecarts can are entities and too many entities can lag the servers. So I always try to use hoppers, and because most of the servers that I have played, they are always restrictive with the minecarts. Oh yes, another thing, I love that Mojang added the mud block, because now you can build, you can have for example in this little sugar cane farm, and the sugar cane is on the mud, and because the mud it's considered a full block, but also it's
you
not
use
a
hoppers
full
below.
block. Yeah, with the hoppers on below, they will always be catch. So yes, that's all that I have done till now.
Okay.
I have been here
speed run through here a few other builds that people suggested for it.
Oh, we've also got Ocean Dodgeball coming up.
Yeah.
Oh right,
right before we get to that.
Because I'm using stalagmite to kill the mobs. Sometimes some mobs survive the fall because they fall just between the stalagmite, and sometimes I can catch like that way some zombie villagers. So that's why I had a rail circuit to the village.
Nice. So this area is our, this is one of our community build areas. We're currently in the medieval area. So everybody is welcome to come here and build houses or shops, whatever they'd like. There's also some big gates on the mountain over there where people can build inside. It's going to be a dwarven area inside of that. Deck was kind enough to build a gigantic false mountain for a large cave area underneath the mountain for the dwarven space.
I still have chunk borders on. Kind of nice.
So a lot of people have come in here and built their own houses, and
Oh, I didn't know this.
a lot of the times we'll provide pretty like, we're going to build houses this week, we're going to build shops this week, we're going to build a functional building. But this time we just kind of said, you know, build wherever you like, build whatever you like. Just kind of be aware that there should be roads that you can walk around places. So, yeah, Lottie, the one that built the giant elven castle, kind of took the lead on this project.
I love the mountain.
Yeah. It melds really well with everything around it.
Yeah.
Deck did a really good job.
Right.
And it's all hollow inside.
It's a custom. Oh, there's a self-made one. The hell?
Yeah, I
It
built
fits
it,
really well. Hmm.
Yeah, I built it on a copy of the. We have a Creative 7. We have a copy of the SID there, part of the SID. So I just designed it right in the location, and then I used the schematic to build it.
So Deck, you have the most hours, right?
Pretty
sorry,
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Damn.
if you
Are you
check
beating me?
if you check the top list there, that number is the time we have been playing
You
here.
are.
Yeah.
What it was?
Just a mountain,
minutes,
come
right?
on.
It's minutes, right?
And it's in minutes.
It's minutes,
Oh,
yeah.
69,000. Nice.
Minutes, not ticks.
Alright, sending you guys over to the next one here.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So this is,
Oh.
I think Unknowing it joined the call. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is Unknowing +5
And
and
Hog Wrestler.
Hog Wrestler, Saria. Unknowing isn't feeling that well. I don't know if she wants to talk, but
No worries.
cool area, house, farms. If you look on the other side of the wall, there's some sports courts and other random farms mixed in underground.
Yeah, we were hi, I'm annoying. But we were gonna build Atlantis here. We're still working on it. But this is like the wall, the society that has found Atlantis, so they have a walled like there's lore to it, basically. But yeah, this is our base.
Oh my god.
It's nice.
This is
Okay,
Thank
next one we can only be at for a second.
this is an empire.
But we'll see how it goes here.
Ooh.
Or it crashed the server.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
we're
we
not
Are you
probably
sure
crashed
it's
the server.
TPS?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
That's why I'm getting ready to TP you guys right out of here.
What happened?
But this is Lovely's build from last season that I replicated again this season here.
Oh right, the gold.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean it's based off someone else's, obviously, but I mean I'm assuming she didn't build it. It's possible she did. Lovely can
I thought I
correct
was
me if
the
I'm
one who
wrong
made
there.
this last season.
Yeah, it's somebody else's build. I did it season 1, and then Boss did it season 2, and then you
I'm
this
rubber
season.
banding so badly.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
TP everyone out of there, and it's not
Bro.
loading the.
Mobs.
Okay, I got to the nether. Do not TP me, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say,
everyone got kicked. There we go. Okay.
Don't touch the gold.
Try and get people out of the way there.
Sweet swear.
You have a lot of big some big.
Oh, this is. Oh, I see.
Okay, let's see. I'm
Heads.
gonna hit TP people as they load back in.
So let's go to. Do you have any other spaces you wanted to go, Squirrel?
So I was just TPing. This is
Or-
the industrial, just for a closer look.
Okay.
Well, every time you run the TP command, everyone takes entity
Ugh.
damage.
I mean, I guess that's fine. It's better than crashing the game because of the amount of piglins
that's
coming
true.
in there. Hold on. Ash had sent me a few more. You want? Hog's House. And I think we're good for that because that's right near it.
Wait, where are we?
We are over the ocean.
Is everyone still
Oh,
crashing there? Is anyone still loading the piglins?
I think Noctu might be still there.
Il Mango even crashed. Like
Oh,
what? This was
crashed
a
again.
bad plan.
Yeah, that was a bad plan.
You guys,
Oh,
I gotta
right back.
hop out and get ready to go to work. It was very nice meeting you, Mango, and thank you for playing my little game and seeing
It was
my
fun, thanks.
Yeah, great. Bye, guys. Have a
Brandon.
good one.
Bye.
Game
Take
crash.
care.
I'm standing at the next spot on the tour, which is the potion dodgeball.
Okay, give me a second here. There you go.
Okay, give everybody a second here to load in. This is a game that Kiyush made. This is Potion Dodgeball. He runs this sometimes as part of an event. I'm not sure if you're able to talk, Kiyush. Let me know if you are. Otherwise, okay.
So everybody who is going to participate, please select one of the chests and keep your stuff in it because you are gonna die
Over and over again.
Wait.
a few times. Yes.
Let me get into the server.
Just select one of the chests and rename the sign. And
TP me.
I suggest you set your spawn as well. There's a bed
my God.
on the left side.
Lovely facing on my screen.
Please set your spawn because
Yeah, we don't want to have to keep teleporting you here.
Oh yeah.
it is right here.
Okay.
Wait, where? Where?
And so first we need people who are actually gonna play it, and then the audience.
Make sure that you have set your spawn.
So I choose one of the chests to do that.
Oh. So put your stuff in a chest, and then put your name on the chest.
Get all of your stuff off because you don't want to lose anything, right?
Also,
including your nitro.
right, and then everybody who wants to participate, come over to where I'm at. It's on the north side of the potion dodgeball thing, and you want to fall down this hole.
Hold on so that we can freeze your hearts.
Onto
If you
one
die,
heart.
that means you're.
Yeah, just fall down again.
Okay, wait. What do I do?
You want to fall down the hole.
Oh,
once,
I think
so
the
that
problem
you-
is that you need 11 hearts or 10 hearts. It's like the one extra.
I respawn with 10.5.
Oh, you respawn with
Look,
10.5.
Joe, you're not supposed to heal. So get food off you, get elytras, armor, everything. You want to be naked for this, okay?
Oh, shit! I forgot to
You just
set
splash
my
poison
spawn.
on
Can
everyone.
someone TP?
Lovely, could you TP me? I forgot to set my spawn.
I think I'm just gonna eat something real quick to heal up to 11. No, it doesn't work. Can't eat.
That is in the.
That's fine. Here, everyone just have poison. Poison for you. Poison for
Okay.
you.
It's here. EXP, it's here.
Someone TP me.
I'll take poison too.
Yeah, so if you're on hard,
Poison.
we're gonna poison you
Poison.
anyway, but
Poison.
you'll have to come to the center for it.
Wait,
Come over to the center of the ring where I am.
where do I set my
Kuril, don't you
spawn?
think I would think of poison already? It was the next step.
Well, this is just spamming it.
Where is
So
the
everyone who would like to play, come on into the ring.
where is the bed for spawn?
It's right here, between the audience.
Really, Cosmic?
Oh,
Forgot about the poison.
Right.
okay, we're here.
And then we'll want an even number of players on both sides. And come in
Everybody,
close
please.
so we can all get poisoned. Everybody should be at a half a heart to start this game.
I'm an
If you're ready and you're at a half a heart, just back up and then we'll know that you're ready.
I'm knowing if you're participating, please come inside. And Bazambi, please. So everybody who's ready, please come at the center so that I can once again poison you.
Coral did.
And hurry up. Annoying, come inside. Yeah. So we have. Well, that's perfect. We have 4 players on each team. So let me explain the game once. The basic concept is that just like dodgeball, you have to dodge the potions. So since everybody is on half a heart, if I throw a harming potions at anybody, they will die. Right? So every team takes turns. First, if I say that the red team will throw potion, then red team will throws one, and then the yellow team throws one. You can't throw 2 potions from one team. Okay? And basic concept is that the last person who survives wins. If the red team wins the first 3 rounds, then they will be divided into 2 teams, and then they will fight, and then they will be divided into 2 teams, and then they will fight. So we'll have one winner at the end. That is really simple, and all you need to do is make sure that you survive and dodge the potions. So good luck, everybody, and let's do a random. Let me decide who goes first. So I'd say yellow team should go first because that's a better color just to start. Okay, so please take one potion, and yellow team can begin after the countdown. Okay, so you can start now. Try to survive. So those are 2 potions because the yellow team threw 2. So now the red team can throw 2 potions as well.
Avenge me!
Oh, let's go!
Okay.
So it's Bazambi's turn.
Alright.
Someone had a totem.
Damn!
Nice.
Nice. Good job, Bob.
Damn it, I forgot to set my spawn again.
So the yellow team won the first
Cosmic, you
round.
really
Now
suck at this.
I do.
the second
I'm
round, so
taking that.
everybody needs to go through the
Shut
same
up.
hole and needs to be poisoned again. Please
Where
come in
am
the
I?
center if you are not on half a heart.
I don't. Yeah, I'm fine, right?
Come to the
Yeah,
center,
you're fine,
everybody.
Bob.
I have not taken damage. Or, haven't died, so. Keys.
Me.
Where's the
I'm
bed?
inside.
Potion.
Alright.
Where's the bed?
Potion. The potion.
Cosmic.
What?
Cosmic, you need to look carefully. Use your eyes.
Alright. So if you need a poison, come into the center.
I'm on the center.
Yeah, well, I'm down here.
I'm glad
I'm
we're
just
doing this,
supposed to see
Kij. I
that.
always love this game.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
So
can I try again?
somebody's missing from the red team. Lith, were you in the red team?
Lith was on the blue team, or on the yellow team.
People don't change your teams. If you change your team, I'll have to kill everybody.
Or no.
Okay? Stay in the
Lith-
same team.
Lizard, Cosmic, Little Mango, and Lovely Spark were on red. Unknowing,
Yeah, Lith
Joe,
was on
and
red. On red.
Let's just go on the red. Don't. That's it. Okay. So round 2 begins, and this time red team will go first. Let me do the countdown. and go.
How many potions?
One.
One potion from one team. Then the other team throws one.
Who's gonna? I got
Who
one.
goes first? Is it red?
Let me try.
It's us?
Yeah, red goes
I'm gonna give
first.
it a shot.
You want to go, Omega? You want to throw one?
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Oh, that was a
Nice.
nice.
Jordan, I'm knowing it's all on you now.
Spread out, guys, in the red. Yeah.
Oh, mind trick.
Yeah, nice
Ooh,
one.
nice. Very nice.
So both teams have won once, so we'll have to do the third round, and I guess let's get poisoned again.
You know, you should have a poison dropper.
Yes.
I
If
have
people
a
can just
barrel.
if people just walk on the on like a trap door or whatever. It just drops it off.
Yeah.
Not a pressure plate, I'm sorry.
Drop an anvil.
I think Quiche prefers to poison people on his own.
Yeah. Yeah, listen to me.
An
So
anvil. Nice.
it is true that we can definitely automate it and a lot of it, but the thing is, it's like a tradition because this game was designed in season 2 and we used to use just poison and team up at the center. So it's like following a tradition, not just automating it. It brings back a
Quiche.
memory to those who were there in the season 2.
It's more fun for Quiche to throw the poison on his own.
Yeah. we know what the real truth is.
Yes.
So this time the yellow team will go first and I'll do the countdown. Go.
Oh.
Straight green mango.
Wow, that's so rude.
Damn it.
It's red team's turn.
Go.
Oh. Why am I?
How many?
Yellow team, one potion from one team. So it's yellow team's turn.
She killed herself. She killed herself.
Okay, it's red team now. Yellow team. Ooh, 2 people.
What?
Cosmic, it's all on you now. Your team wins or loses because of you.
The double kill.
Damn.
0 kill.
No.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I leveled up in healing though.
Okay, so the yellow team won, so now they will be divided into 2 teams. So yellow team, please just drop down and
well,
lose
I'm
the
just
heart.
gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Once you do, Unknowing and Joe, please come in the red team. Now you're the red team. Joe, you are the red team. So everybody please come in the center so that I can poison everybody. And lovely, you died. The red team has won. Your team lost.
Yes, you're
That was an accident. I'm sorry.
Cosmic, I'll use every single weapon that I have on
I did
you.
not
Don't-
click on
don't
purpose.
touch me.
I didn't pick up
Yeah.
your stuff though.
But
There was a couple of stuff you
But
got.
Cosmic Team lost, right?
Cosmic, Cosmic, you're not in the game anymore. Your team lost.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's so Unknowing and Joe are
5
the
a.m.
red team now, and Bazambi and EXP are the yellow team. So this time, yellow team goes first. Let me do the countdown.
All right. Yellow team or red?
Yeah,
Goes
yellow
first.
team. Yellow team goes first. You can go now. Anytime.
Nice dodge. Ooh.
Ooh. It's on you. EXP, it's on you. No, that was
Wait. That was out of turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfair. So EXP gets a second turn.
Ah.
EXP, if you could just do it
Yeah,
again.
you gotta poison him.
Squirrel, can you just poison her?
Squirrel poison everyone.
Poison her, EXP. Yeah. So EXP, it's your turn. You can go. So, it's
I
hard
guess
already.
everyone is dying.
Ooh, so it's
Revenge.
Joe versus EXP.
is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here on today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys an
Damn it.
insane.
Whoever's watching something, please don't, or at least mute yourself.
Gosh.
Nice.
So, EXP team won the first thing. It's Spasm and EXP. Now come at the center so that I can poison you. Okay, so who's left? Who's left? The fourth person who was supposed to be here. Just come inside. Skull will just poison you. You don't have to jump. Do the jump.
Wait, what?
Just come inside. Skrull will poison you. Skrull, can you poison him?
Oh, 3 rounds.
Okay.
Right here.
So
All right. Yeah, it's 3 rounds.
the red team goes first. The
Right.
red team goes first, and let me do the countdown.
Come on, Noen.
I'm getting targeted.
It's a bit anticlimactic to do
Ooh, that was
the
close.
countdown on chat.
No.
Okay, so it's yellow team's turn. Ooh, it's the same again.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah, Joe, it's your turn.
Oh.
So now it's Bazambi versus EXP because they won both the rounds. So Skrill, can you poison Bazambi?
God damn it.
Oh no. Where's...
How could I kill myself?
Skrill.
No.
Hold on.
Here.
Yeah. So it's Bazambi versus EXP. You have 2 rounds. If we both win 1 round, then we'll do the 3rd round. So I think Bazambi deserves to go first. So
It's just
yellow will
first to
go
2,
first,
right?
and I'm doing. Yeah.
Squirrel, give me one more instance of poison. I'm not a... Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go.
Yellow goes first. Yellow goes first.
What do you use your towel though? I honestly don't care.
Goes pretty quick. Skrill, can you poison her? EXP.
Alright.
And this
One-
time EXP goes first.
Okay. A little scared, not gonna lie.
EXP,
Oh,
your
just
turn.
don't
Go
get
ahead,
too
kill him.
close to the wall when you throw it.
Yeah.
Okay, we are holding. Don't worry.
Yes, you first. Good job, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay, so go EXP.
Nice.
I know.
I guess we'll have to do the 3rd round. So Skrill poison Bazambi.
My shower was so hot last night.
Alright, I gotta just not lose. Alright.
So it's this 1 round. This time Bazambi goes first. 3.
Give it a little longer. Give it a little long. Okay. Good. Good.
Bazambi goes first. And
Well, we do.
Ooh, very
Ooh,
nice.
so it was the Sword who throws first at this point.
Yeah. When it gets down to one person.
So if, like every single
And
person in the
Lovely, do you have anything else? Because I do have a small activity plan for everybody in the last, like literally the last thing.
Yeah, we have creative to show off
Yeah.
also for it here.
So this is the last thing in the survival.
No.
I bet you were like.
Well, in survival, yes. Unless we want to show off your island. Here.
No, I have a small thing for everybody, and I hope everybody has their elite pass.
Oh.
So
Wait.
please follow me.
As I'm muting you. continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So everybody loves balloons, of course. So I and Nebus have captured a few balloons from the Nether, and we want people to shoot them. And you can only shoot the balloon that's named after you. So there are a lot of balloons, and you need to shoot the one that is named after you. And if you follow me to the casino, or Skrill, can you just tape everybody to the casino?
I'm waiting for it to load. 1 second.
It's on the other side of the casino, and I need somebody to break the box. How did I die in lava?
Okay.
Everybody has a balloon named after them. It's a lot of balloons. There's one named after Ilmango, Bazambi, Deadcraft, Lovely, and if you play on the server, there's a high chance your balloon is named after your nickname instead of your in-game name. Like for Penguin, it can be Pen Pen. For Lovely, it's Lovely Sparky. So try to find
Oh,
the balloon that's named after your nickname.
Lovely, can you take me out of spectator, please?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Who doesn't have a bow? I guess.
Oh, I don't
You
have
can
one.
use your sword. You can use your sword if you're flying, or you can use your trident. You can use anything. You can
Okay.
even hit them with your fist because they are like on 2 hearts, so they'll
Okay.
just like 2 hits.
I don't have anything.
Keys,
to
you might just want to
fight.
let them go. At this point, the lag is pretty decent.
I have no weapon.
Yep. 1 second.
Okay, so can anybody open the box and don't kill the balloons just yet. Let them
Here.
be free for
People
a
who
few
need
minutes.
bows or swords.
Nazami, can you open the box?
Bro, give me my charger. I don't know why you took it.
Oh, it works.
It was mine. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Cosmic, I'm muting you.
Oh. So what? We take a box or what?
Just take the bow that you need, and the arrows. What do you have to break, Kish?
There's a small stone layer above the balloons on north of whatever
Not the grass layer?
you are. The stone layer, right where I am.
Hey, the ones
There we
above.
go.
So just break the whole stone so that they can fly. So give these balloons a minute to get out because they're pretty slow and pretty dumb. Okay? But once
Hello.
is the way to push them out?
I
Yeah,
think they're
just TP
stuck
the
on
task now.
corners here.
There should be a command to TP them up. Just
There we
outside.
go.
Hard to see the names.
Apparently, they're also at very low health.
Yeah, that's why I said that you can just hit them with your fist. We'll just TP them out. There should be a command for at the TP. Yeah, whatever Ash type.
1 second here.
Hard to see the names.
They're balloons. Yeah, of course it's hard. Okay, so just try and find your
boy.
Oh,
They're all over Ezzy. So just fly and find your balloon. That's simple. And don't worry about them making anything wrong. They cast briefing is off on the server, so they won't really mess up anything on the server. So it's a fun game and try to kill your balloon because we don't want extra cast over ST, right?
Oh, it's definitely a Kij event.
What?
All the lag, all the dying.
But I'm so happy and so grateful that you arranged for all of this, Kij. Thank you for bringing Omego here. Thank
Remember
you,
the
Omego, for coming. This has been
Yeah,
so
thanks
cool.
for having me. It's really interesting to see all the bases. But I'm really struggling with right now with the gas.
Yeah.
I found mine.
I think I'm getting disconnected as well.
When you get disconnected, do you have the creative server IP also?
Not yet.
Let me send that to you. In a
So,
second.
I think I died. Oh god.
Oh, sorry about that, Joe. Didn't expect somebody to jump in front of me.
What? Did I die?
No, I shot you with my arrow.
Oh my god, the lag.
I just sent you the IP for creative. There's
Okay.
I think 3 things we want to show you there on quickly.
Yep. One moment.
I believe my balloon has already popped by someone. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's possible, definitely possible, but let's hope not. So we just left a lot of cast above shopping list. Like, anybody who wasn't a part of this event is gonna be shocked when they join.
We're gonna reset the thing here also.
So that means all the balloons will be back in the cage.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll release them again.
So to the creative server, right?
Next?
Okay, Deck, we're gonna go to your copper oxidizer.
Okay.
Whoa.
So the idea behind this, I saw the concept by Pixelriff, if you know him on YouTube. He
No.
does the voiceover for the Hermitcraft Recap channel. He has a YouTube channel. He plays on Empires SMP.
This week. Oh,
I saw the
lucky SMP.
concept. And I try to make something of my own. It's basically a machine where you put copper on the orange wool, and then you tap the node block. If we will look at this one, for example.
Yep.
Tap the node block, and the machine will reverse all the copper blocks. Be distributed by the machine, and the machine will count the times the block get updated, and once the copper is fully oxidized, it will spit it out, and once all of the blocks will oxidize in one module, the machine will run back and collect all the copper blocks. We can simulate this by
I believe we can
the random
we
tick.
can update the ticks to.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It may break because it can get 2 singles at once, and then the observer won't catch it fast enough. But on a normal setting, it should work normally. Let's see if there is any problem. Also good. But this one didn't get. Yeah. If one of them gets stuck, there is a notebook next to every block that you can tap, and it will spit it out. Or do it for the one that got stuck because of the. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
The flying machine is fired and clean all the blocks back to the player that can mine them.
Oh.
That's the idea.
Nice.
There we go. Then the machine resets itself.
Oh, that's really cool.
Now I can tunnel them to a blast channel. Something simple. I'm not planning on building it in survival, it's just an idea that I saw on YouTube, and I thought I want to make my own version. And that's it. We can go to the next one now.
So next one here is Whip's creative area.
Oh, yeah.
Whitman isn't here, but he builds a lot of really cool mini games.
1 minute till a server restart.
On survival.
Where next?
Ooh. What is?
I think this is the right area.
Where are we going?
Whip's creative area.
Yeah, this is whip stuff. Is he here? He is
No.
not.
He is not.
Well, I can try. Who knows?
The question is, do we want to do any of his mini games because they're around the area?
Yeah.
Okay, so which mini game are we gonna do? Yeah, I think it would have been better if Whip was here for this. He knows his stuff better than us.
Yeah.
King of the Hill is one of my favorites. Kind of silly.
It's
I don't know how to activate it though. The lava maze is pretty cool.
I love the TNT box where you're on a redstone floor and you have TNT in your hand.
Right.
Oh, that one's fun.
Yeah, I wish he was here to show it off.
You had to go?
He did not make it today.
Yeah, time zones and stuff makes it harder for some players. So, are we planning to play any of these mini games or no?
Mostly we're just showing off the area, I think, unless you want to play something.
Yeah,
But
I think I'm not very good at activating them without Weepman here.
Yeah, his command blocks are his stuff.
Better not break it.
next is
the
Bads
next-
and Broken's Red Center.
Yep, and they're both here, so.
Oh, there's Monopoly here.
Yeah, you built Monopoly.
There's a lot of strange stuff here.
Yeah, it's a creative
assuming
cell.
this So there's a piglin farm here.
Oh no, it's broken again.
That's probably good for right now. With all of us here.
Well, the piglin farm is spawning tons of piglins. It's gonna crash the thing again.
Yeah.
Let's get.
Can we turn off
far-
entity spawning?
Let's get
I
far
can't do
away
anything right now.
from.
We can set it to peaceful.
Server.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's gonna break any other farms.
You can also set the random XP to 0, then don't get any more spawns.
Yeah, that probably works. That's probably also why there's so many of them right now. Because
Yeah, the random pixel it's still on
yeah, can you set that to 0?
1,000. Yeah, I'm on it. Yep. There you go.
They have a lot of farms in the Nether as well.
Nice.
Sebastian, do you want to explain anything in particular?
Are you here, boss? Or broken?
No, where are you? Here, let me TP to Baz. Where? Oh, okay. What first? Yeah, I can explain. I guess just show me what you want explained. This stuff? Poker box. Oh, yeah. So, I do storage systems a lot, and I was making a multi-stage sorter system that would accept both loose items and shulker boxes. So, came up with a really tiny thing to sort out loose items from shulker boxes. Basically pushes them through a shulker box, and if it can go into the shulker box, it'll go into that, and if not, it won't. Here you can see our design process. This is what it started out as over here. It's got a hopper clock in it that just ticks it on a regular thing, and that'll automatically force items through, but then we put it down into this one wide version that just runs off of this thing here, and it automatically ticks it whenever items go through.
Is it tileable?
It's tileable, yeah. Over here is another version of it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Over here is Raspscalon's multi-item sorter that it was built to function with. Although at the moment, I'm not sure that this multi-item sorter still works after the 1.19 update order change. So need to test that. Yeah, we haven't tested any of this since 1.18. Oh yeah, the shop. Where's the portal for that? Oh, over here. Oop.
Oop.
So we had an idea for this season to build a shop that would have the storefront in the overworld and then store all of the... No, it was for this season was the idea. We started designing it last season, and it was meant for this season, but we never got to... Oh. Who broke the...
Oh, no.
So why would you store the items in a different dimension? It's the benefit.
Well, so the thing is that you can just have more stuff in a smaller area.
Yeah.
So we can make a tiny storefront and then store a massive warehouse inside the Nether and just deliver items to the players upon request. It was like Sahara, but we just wanted to make it a bit more space, more space conservative. Because I don't know if you watched Hermitcraft Season 6, but huge, absolutely huge. And then if you go into the Nether over here, this is kind of some of the modules that we designed for this. This
it's not optimized or compacted at all. But...
Not at all. This is extremely early stages.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a proof of concept, essentially.
Basically that it works. But this right here is a minecart system that will accept and send minecarts upon request for items.
Yeah.
It has some storage in the back over here, and there's loading on this end. Oh my god, there's so many frame drops.
Essentially, you send a minecart in, and if it with a bunch of keys, and if the key matches the item inside the slot, then it'll send out the minecart from that slot.
Which is with this system right here.
Yep.
And yeah.
Rails.
That. And then if we come over this way, where is everybody?
The minecart shuffler.
Yeah, the crawler. So this is... Yeah, so you load this up with minecarts, and it will essentially move them forward one at a time. And when you activate this from the front, you see that there's one minecart here.
Yep.
When that minecart goes away, it'll activate and move every minecart along the system forward by one module.
It has.
That way you can build up a queue and then just send them forth.
If the thing wants to update.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not. The Minecart's not breaking.
Yeah.
There we go.
It can get a bit wonky sometimes.
Yep.
And then we were experimenting with various ways to move the minecarts about to position them, which is this mess. And we found a funky
Mess is
thing.
charitable.
Yeah. And
oh yeah, this...
the mistakes were made.
Turn on if you turn on hitboxes, it looks really wacky.
Oh, it's really strange.
And then the
Is
other
this
thing
some
is,
client side desync?
No,
I have no idea.
We have no clue what it is, but you can move it up and down. Actually, if you start this from the bottom by just shuffling around what's in front, it'll glitch up through the slabs, and you can just make the minecart climb.
It's the funnest. It's okay. Yeah, that's where it stops. But it's the wackiest elevator that I've been able to find.
And then we were also just screwing around with some other concepts, like the old piston elevator from 2012 Minecraft, trying to get that to work.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't anymore.
We could probably get it
much as we would like it to, it doesn't work anymore.
But then we came back like half a year later, and we were working on the storage thing, which was completely different. And we're like, oh, wait a second, this is actually like 10 times better than everything we have in here.
Yeah.
I'll get everyone to switch over.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, it's over that way.
Directors are a thing. Do you want to do the big multi-carriage one or the small one that I have?
Start with yours, because that one's a lot simpler. And then we can move to my prototyping.
I think it's functional. It may have broken when I was messing around with World Edit.
Yeah, you'll probably want to go into Spectator for this, because he did enclose it in a box.
Yeah, okay, it's not working right now.
No?
No, I can just switch carriages. That's fine.
Yeah.
So pick a number from 1 to 15. Someone.
1 to 1?
1 to 15.
15.
Okay.
Yes, right.
So if I do that, Mango, if you want to teleport over to where I am. Yeah, that works. Hello.
He's right in there.
So if you look in that minecart, you'll see it has a number, it's labeled 15. Yeah.
Yep.
And you can send it back. And essentially, the idea is you have this calling station, numbers 1 through 15. You can switch this lever between left and right. Right apparently is broken right now. And then you can call it, and then you can call a minecart. So if I switch it to 9, and I flip the fence gate, minecart number 9 will appear here in a minute. There you go. And so you can fill the minecarts with shulkers. Have a shulker sorter up at the top feeding into the chest minecarts. And yeah, it's a nice bulk storage.
And then, so where this started, because this was his attempt at replicating my prototype.
I wanted to make it small and fit within the confines of this spaceship. I didn't get it to fit, but oh well.
Yeah, it was a good attempt without knowing how the original worked.
Yeah.
So, are you in spectator or something? Oh, you're over there. Okay, so
We're all over here.
so this was the V1 over here.
It's a freaking mess.
It is, yeah, it's an absolute mess just by the pad of redstone there. But this is a multi-carriage minecart request bulk storage system that runs off of a lectern, and there's a mess of signs in there. This was, yeah, this is the first iteration of it. It's absolutely massive, but it was more proof of concept than anything else for how it was going to work. Over on the other side, over on the other side was a simplified version, and then I went even further. If you go over to the other side of that, where it's got 2 modules attached, and this holds 60 minecarts in total, and you can request each one individually and send it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just have to thread in shulker sorters into this.
Mm-hmm. And so there's just one issue that I found while working with this, which was after the 1.19 update when they changed the update order. There was an issue with the red coders over here that when you turned it off, it would activate multiple outputs from the red coder at once.
It activated every output that was below the number that you had selected.
Yeah, well, it wasn't always every output, but it would be.
Well, it was every odd or every.
There was. Yeah, there was. It was really weird, but it would activate a number of the other outputs and send other minecarts when you turned it off, and that was an issue. So I just while the tour was going on, I went back over here to the other side. I'm sorry that I couldn't build it in a linear fashion. But I went back over here to the other side and I made it so that that wouldn't be an issue. It was a pretty simple solution that you had to deactivate the end line before turning off the main system. So over here, I'll select minecart number 7 from the top carriage on the left side. And then it'll just go out because I don't have a feed tube that sends it, Wait, did I? Oh, I never put number 7 back. Whoops. Okay.
We spent so many hours trying to figure out the stupid release thing. And you just figure out like
minecarts back so that they're all in there. Oh. What the? Did somebody flip a lever?
No, you had the lever flip.
What? I thought I unflipped it. No, it's unflipped. Why is it?
Well, the rail was powered.
Why is the rail powered? What the heck?
Just to jump in here for a second, Ilmango, is there anything you wanted to take a look at again on survival before we?
There's no item in the dropper.
Or, work on that.
Where did that go?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Right. All good.
Oh, that's a dispenser. That's why.
Let's see, is there anything else around here?
Okay, so slight mishap. Placed the wrong block. That means I can just select the bottom carriage because I'm pretty sure those are all droppers.
Oh yeah, the finished UFO and the finished spaceship are on the creative server. If that's a thing you want to look at
Yeah,
later.
I've seen it.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it works on the bottom carriage. But we also did. Oh yeah, there was over here, Baz. Your what was this? A smelter or something?
Oh yeah, this was like an XP bank. I don't remember if I got it fully working. It was really janky, but
yeah. Who's this? And then oh yeah, here's the original designing for Baz's version of the minecart request storage.
It's a mess. It somehow managed to solve the end line thingy, with the minecart sending by being a really bad mess though. Just having so much torch spam that it gave it enough time to catch up to everything.
Brute force is always the answer.
Always.
Always.
Also
and then over here, I designed a one-wide tie-level shulker unloader for the heck of it.
Where? Oh.
Shulker unloader?
Yeah. So one wide tie-level shulker unloader. And yeah, this was another shop idea that was going to be done with that, and then we realized that the shulker unloader was completely unnecessary. So that's just sitting there. I think that's it.
Neat.
Over here.
I think so. There were the 2 big fat crop farms I made, and
yeah.
But those were less those are less efficient and more just really satisfying to watch. Because they have this thing about being really laggy. Yeah, I think the flying machines on the top one, or one of these 2 have best. No, they don't. Okay, cool. I can run it then. So pumpkin melon and sugarcane.
Okay, I see. Really nice.
The hopper clock is apparently broke. Fine. Yeah, the sugarcane farm works. Which is the top one. Is there anything else, Paul?
No, not at the moment. Although it does remind me about something that I need to build here.
Alright, well, that is all we have. Does anyone else has something?
Unless you just want to look around random creative builds for it. I think that's pretty much everything.
Okay. Then that's it for today.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us and visiting.
Yeah, thanks for showing me all the builds for a lovely community. Really enjoyed it.
You're welcome to play with us.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been amazing having you around.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Awesome. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, then I'm gonna head out. Just realized I was running my Skyblock on the side that I just got 900 Pikmin.
Yes, another episode.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. Okay, gonna take care of that.
You take care, and thank you very much for coming.
Okay, yep.
Keep
Thanks,
up the
guys.
good work.
You have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Bye. Take care.
Nice work, everyone.
We didn't kill anyone. No, we did kill people.
We killed a lot of people.
We missed a couple things.
We probably missed more than a couple.
Well, I'm talking about in our redstone area.
Knowing you weren't here,
Yeah.
but we are, for everyone, we are going to be rolling back the survival server.
Thank you.
We think the restore is this morning for it.
Oh no,
Anything
not
you've worked on
that.
since then will probably be.
I just did an entire 30 block map in that time. Oh, good God.
squirrel that's rolling back like.
What about rolling
That's
it
rolling
back
back
before
the left wall of my
Illumingo's
spaceship.
logging?
Yep. Well, I have no idea when it's from. We're figuring out the exact time, but
I can.
Where is your path?
You can roll it back to
What do you
whenever
think, Lovely?
Illumingo starts going, but-
Wait,
You
so
haven't been
everybody
here in
died?
a while.
I mean, everyone has died at some point. Yeah.
Mhm. Doll, what did we miss? Just out of curiosity, because I can't think of anything.
Well, one thing was the revised Tango Iron Farm.
Well, that doesn't work.
It works sometimes.
Dubious.
It it works sometimes, occasionally. And then there was my door that we showed up at that was broken.
Yeah, that was sad.
Upside, at least one side is still there, so I can fix it.
I can. Is it mirror? Is it just a perfect mirror image?
No. Well, you flip it because it's directional.
All right. So, all right, then I can't world edit. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. One
Yeah,
side
I
of it
see.
works though.
Yep.
You could do something kind of similar for your spaceship. Make like an airlock with this.
I had a bunch of. I just had a ton of piston doors. Big slidey one. Other big slidey one. Just a massive triple piston extenders. Standard 3x3, and then a weird 3x3 I made for no reason.
Oh, Baz, you
Yeah.
should do the 3x3x3 piston door.
Which one?
So
I don't have an exact design, but just do like a 3x3x3 piston door. It just removes a cube. Huh?
I do have one. I did have one on there actually.
You do?
Yeah. I did. I finished the entire spaceship build. It's just I'm just working on it in survival right now.
So who's gonna be the next guest?
Oh yeah, there's also your mob farm up here that you missed.
That thing is janky and honestly bad.
Most of it is.
That's fair.
Let's see. Oh, we didn't show the TNT cannons either.
Oh, that's.
Well, I actually no. Calling them TNT cannons is not right. They're more like TNT rifles.
Rifles.
There's right. It's not just the latest iterations of mine have been just literally antimatter cannons.
Yeah, and I did a tunable sniper that uses wallstone.
That thing was. We had so many weird ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're so fun. All right.
I still need to finish up the bouncing TNT one.
And you need to fix your wallstone one.
Yeah.
TP over.
Yeah.
And maybe we should be in a different call. I don't know. Everyone else is silent, so I'm assuming it's fine. So 3x3 piston door.
Oh yeah.
It's janky, but I made it in like 10 minutes.
No flexing.
And then fun super smelter room.
Ooh. Yeah, that's so I did something in an old survival server.
Furnaces light up, which is the best part. And
oh god, the carpet is so loud.
Alright, I'm just turning off game sounds.
I'm turning off my block sounds.
Yeah.
Basically, we are resetting it to this morning. So everything I did, I have to redo.
Rip.
Steel, if you Can show me specifically what it is? I can take a light medica quickly, and we can have it rebuilt in a few minutes, probably.
Well, no, it's the timing that I don't know, because when we started the tour with him, I had already finished most of it.
Oh yeah. The issue is I have no idea what time that is because it's based
well,
off
don't worry,
Nick's
don't worry
downtime,
about it.
and
It's just
What about?
it's not. I don't need like Matica. It was a map room that I made and stuff. I just got to go get the maps again. That's fine.
You can copy the NBT onto a creative tab, and it should save the map if you lock it.
I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's just time. An hour, I'll have it all built again. So
Nick is
no
back
big
as
deal.
well.
Oh, and welcome, Squirrel, to my my lush cave village.
Baz, do you want to move to a different VC?
It looks nice.
I have to run a D&D session soon, but
okay.
If you're around in like 2 hours, we can mess around with stuff.
I should be.
I could also get sleep, which I have not gotten in far too long.
What? Sleep? No.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too, man. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning for this.
Wait, so the
Still, I have
server
not
will be
gotten
down
sleep.
for a while?
Alright, see y'all later. I gotta grab food before D&D.
All right, take care.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it was fun. I felt a little nervous because I mean, you guys had made some big tech things,
man.
and I was like,
Even I felt inadequate going around and all that stuff. I was like, oh my God, the nightmares that people created.
yeah. And I'm
You
like,
should see my solo creative world.
Oh no.
my
Oh man, I thought about actually doing that and making a permanent single player creative world where I could build everything that I built, before and use it as templates so I don't have to look shit up again. But it was either do that or spend more time on this server, building more shit, which never seems to end.
Yeah, I use my single player world just to test things that are probably going to crash the server.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I have a different type of base setup there, and I just use it for, concept stuff, how I can change shit around, but nothing that's, that I would ever show anybody because it looks like shit. It's just, here, let me build this. Let me try this thing out.
Yeah, I've got a lot of really strange stuff just knocking around in some of my single player Redstone worlds. Like the slot machine that I mentioned before, that's there, along with some other stuff. I've got a few canon ideas that lag the hell out of the game.
Yeah, I know those things do tend to create havoc.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised. I expected more lag when we were touring and stuff because some of those things were just, good God, good God, you need 100,000 of that every hour.
Yeah. On the survival server when I joined, brief as it was, the world was invisible for me.
Yeah, I had a good computer that I could actually see everything, and now I'm on this piece of shit Hewlett Packard that used to belong to my wife and stuff. So, man, shit doesn't render in for me very well.
Yeah.
But that's going to end here pretty soon. The last component I needed to get my computer back up and running should be here by Monday or Tuesday. And then I can get to work to putting my computer back in service, which fried itself and shit. It was just a matter of getting the $700 I needed for the parts and bullshit. And now I finally get that. So I'm a happy camper that I'll be able to actually play the game on a much higher level than I am now. Like, I don't go to the end hardly at all, because every time I do, I die. Nether, I can't, build the things I normally want to build in the Nether because just too much lag. Pardon me for 1 second. I have my white comb. I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I have some housework to do.
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna log off too. Gotta do some things in real life. Thanks again to Kish. Wait, Kish on Chit Chat too. Sponsored by Kish 5. Well, when is going to be the server up again?
Soon, within 5-10 minutes probably.
But you can't check the time of the backups. Don't the backups have like the date and hour of the time of the
They
backup?
do, but I don't know if it's based off of what time, because I'm on East Coast, Nick's on West Coast. There's daylight savings. There's all different kinds.
But daylight saving is already it's not used anymore, as far as I know.
It is in America here.
But I saw some information
There's
about.
a few random states that don't do it, but.
Oh. But just go with 11 a.m. because I believe he logged in.
Well, the question is, we back up every 12 hours. Is that?
Oh, damn it! I thought you back.
We can roll back individually for smaller things. Normally, we don't have an issue where we need to back up. But Nick's taking a look at it now. He should have it.
Oh, damn it!
Up shortly.
So the server is at Nick house, right?
Yeah.
And you manage it. I mean, you're the one that managed the server, or like the administrator?
Give me 1 second here. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something.
Lovely, are you still here?
She's muted.
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
I'm here. I just had to run and do something real quick. What's up?
Oh, sorry, I just had a phone call with my wife and stuff. So, but thank you for visiting my thing. What do you think so far? Anything I can add? Make it look more, lush or something. I'm still doing some of the interior work. I'm still getting more villagers in there.
I'm very excited about it. I want to come back and tour it and do it a little bit more when I have my head in that space.
Oh, no
right
problem.
now, I'm kind of focused on getting the server back up, so I can't really talk about that at the moment.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I just didn't want to leave you like, Yeah.
I definitely want to come back and see it, though, for sure.
All right. Well, I said, the longer you wait, the more I finish. All right. Well, I'm going to jump off. You guys take care. And I'm going to go see how much more I have to rebuild now once you guys get the server back up. So I'll talk to you soon.
See you, Steel.
Okay, see ya. Nictorius Diplodocus. For the first time? Oh my god.
It's like the same seat, but everything's gone.
Yep, we're working on it. That's just in there temporarily.
Everything is gone. Wait. Whoa. Oh no, I have to do that again. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Let me see something. Oh, this is not finished. Damn it. I did not add this. Shoot. Oh, I have fixed that. Damn it, I have to do that again. Okay. Anyway, guys. See ya next. Bye.